As the densest place in the world, Macau is one of the best places for urban exploration. And in this city adventure, me and my good friend go on a mission to discover its local secrets. I woke up to a grey day full of clouds and a slight drizzle of rain. Not the typical weather for an adventure, but in Macau, nothing is typical anyway. Me and my good friend Justin stepped out into the bustling streets. Walking by a smoky temple, we headed into the beautiful Macau Nature Park. We had an adventure to begin. Everyone.
Good morning!
Today we are going to be doing some urban exploration around the densest place in the world.
Macau!
Woo! The leaves around us slowly fell away, revealing a great view of Macau's urban landscape. This park is very popular with locals and is perfect for a nature escape in the heart of the city. Just watch out for the scary bear. I named him Philangelope. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a different exploration, a bit of a different adventure than usual. It's a bit of a gray day, it's a bit rainy. Some days just don't seem like they're meant to be for adventures. However, we are going against that. We're going to show you what you can do when it's a rainy or gray day. You got to change it up a little bit. Maybe it's not so much of a going out and hiking day. So we're going more for urban exploration. And what better place than Macau, the densest place in the world? The cool things about cities, especially cities like this, is although there isn't any mountains to be walking around, there is mountainous apartment buildings, awesome food, great coffee, and just a whole lot of urban hidden gems to discover. So that's what we're going to do today. The first goal in our city adventure was a rather simple one: go get some breakfast. We took our time walking through the back alleys of local Macau, passing a beautiful temple along the way. However, our relaxed pace was quickly changed due to the weather's sudden mood swings. So the light rain became heavy rain, and so we are running to get some breakfast. There's a nearby cafe, Alves, one of my favorite, always reliable breakfast spots. It's sort of like a cha-chan-tang, and we're gonna go there. You excited, Justin, for breakfast?
Super excited. Let's go, let's go, let's go! We're going to eat.
So now we've had breakfast, we're fueled up, we're gonna go and just explore around the city. See what we can find, see if we can uncover any hidden gems. There's no real plan, the only plan is to not have a plan. Fueled up, we plunged headfirst into the bustling streets of the densest place in the world. To be honest, I'm not really a city person. I'd much rather be in the mountains than on the concrete streets. But I love adventures, and this is exactly what this was, so I was happy. People may ask, how can you have an adventure on streets you have walked hundreds of times, in a place you have lived in for almost 2 years? The answer is easy, really. An adventure isn't about the place, it's about the mindset. Going out into the world, eyes open for new alleyways, streets, buildings, and experiences. Even if you don't find anything, just the act itself of hunting for the unknown is enough to create an awesome adventure. You don't have to change the environment, you just need to change your mind. Look at it from the view of an adventure, and that is what it becomes. It sounds simple, but it's true. Also, you'd be surprised by how much Macau can hide, even after all these years of exploring. Wandering around the streets, we found an alleyway we had never seen before, and following it opened up a whole new side of Macau I had never discovered. Walking through the very cinematic and beautiful streets of Macau. And sort of the next thing on our list to keep the adventure going We are kind of aimlessly wandering. However, there is a slight aim to the wandering. We're gonna be going and looking for a cafe that we've never been to before. Macau is full of hidden cafes with amazing coffee. So our goal is kind of to find the most hidden and tastiest coffee in Macau. Coffee hunting is my go-to adventure whenever exploring a city. It seems like cafes aren't afraid to set up off the beaten path, and the reward for finding them, a hot frothy coffee, is better than any treasure a pirate could bury. Macau really is a perfect place for urban exploring. With a maze of alleyways running through the city, it always feels like the streets are leading you somewhere new. Shrines and towering buildings surround you as you walk, making for an environment like nothing else in the world. Trekking through the concrete jungle, we stumbled across Macau's infamous cafe street. It was coffee time. Porta Da Arte is a wonderfully chill cafe found just a couple of minutes walk from the ruins of St. Paul. This 60-year-old, 4-story high building was redesigned and restored by the top 100 local artists in 2017. So it really is the perfect place to relax with a perfectly crafted cup of coffee. Today's adventure's been a bit different. The cool thing about Macau and the cool thing about cities in general is that if it's a gray and sort of, some would say, miserable day, you can still have an awesome adventure with a very simple goal of getting breakfast and getting coffee. It was nice, you know, just urban exploration. It's a bit different to what we usually do. If you look at it from the frame point of like a hike, and you hike to find a hidden gem in nature, you can do that in cities too, except it's hiking through alleyways to find hidden gems in the term of a nice coffee spot. Today, definitely a bit lower on energy, I would say, but it's nice to just make the adventure match that. An adventure doesn't always have to be going crazy off the beaten path, getting bitten by mosquitoes.
Chill exploring.
It can be that. Sometimes it's just, I always say this, but it can sometimes be as simple as taking a different route to work. An adventure is less so of an action and more so of a mindset that you do things through. If you do something through an adventurous mindset, it just means you're appreciating it more for the experience and willing and ready for the world to take you wherever it wants to, and just being open to that. That's more so what it's about, and that can be put into anything, no matter how extreme or not extreme. It's not always going to be crazy, you know, but getting out there, opening that door to the world without a plan allows for anything to happen, so you never know. You really never know.
Expect the unexpected.
Absolutely, and just be up for it.
Cheers!
Cheers, man. Thank you guys for watching this adventure. It's been more relaxed, more chill, but I hope you all can still have some sort of adventure even with what's going on now.
Just stay positive, guys.